Hello friends, today we are going to discuss an important topic, that is temporary injunction. Injunction generally means order of a court to compel a person to do or restrain from doing any act. When the person is compelled to do any act, that is called mandatory injunction. When the person is restrained from doing any act, that is called prohibitory injunction. Temporary injunction means order of a court temporarily to restrain from doing any act or any specific act, and it can be granted at any stage of the suit. Mandatory and prohibitory injunction can be permanent as well as temporary. Temporary or interim injunction restrains a party temporarily from doing the specified act, and it can be granted until disposal of suit or until further order of the court. It is regulated under Order 39 of CPC, and it may be granted at any stage of the suit. Now the question that arises in our mind, that under which order and under which rule the application for temporary injunction lies. So under Order 39, Rule 1 and 2, the application for temporary injunction is applied in the court. Who may apply for the temporary injunction? Both the plaintiff as well as defendant may apply for injunction against each other. An injunction can only be granted against each other and not against the third party. The injunction cannot also not granted against the court or any judicial officer. Now coming to the grounds of temporary injunction. The property in dispute is in danger of being alienated, wasted or damaged by any party to the suit, or being wrongfully sold in execution of the decree. At last, we will discuss condition for granting temporary injunction. The applicant has to prove prima facie case in his favor, and for that purpose, the court will examine documents and pleadings before it of the applicant. The court will also examine the conduct of the plaintiff, that is, there is a bona fide dispute raised by the applicant and there is a probability of relief being granted in favor of the applicant. If the plaintiff has knowledge regarding conduct of the respondent, then in that case he will be disqualified to get the order of temporary injunction. Now the last point, that is balance of convenience. The balance of convenience lies in the favor of that party which will be suffering more irreparable loss and injury from the grant of decree of temporary injunction. Firstly, the court will see if order of injunction is not passed, then what would be the extent of loss suffered by the applicant. Also, whether such losses are repairable by payment of cost or not. Secondly, the court will see if the decree of temporary injunction is granted, then what losses the respondent will suffer and irreparability thereof. Thirdly, court will weigh that both of the losses, and the party that suffer greater loss will get the balance of convenience in its favor. And accordingly, court will pass or refuse the order. In this entire process, the court will also examine that suit shall not be rendered infructuous. So friends, today we have discussed the concept of temporary injunction. Thank you.